Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
For this podcast, how's everybody doing? Nightcap with Night God. I hope you all had a great new year, and I'm sorry I am late, as fashionable as always. I really will get that down one day, I think. But it is great to see you all. Did you guys have a good New Year's? Did everybody do well? Did they have fun? Were they safe? There we go. It is good to see you guys. I planned on going live last night, but my lady friend stopped by and we ended up hanging out, and it was a great time. It was a good time. I had fun. Did a lot of chatting, had a awesome time, heart to heart, and just did a lot of good old-fashioned talking, and it was fun. She's one of my best friends. I'm very proud of her. She's come a long ways. She had a very toxic relationship with a very, very toxic, narcissistic gentleman. And she's doing so good. I'm so proud of her. Love her to death. So, yeah, and I kind of always stood by her side and stuff and was there for her, and I'm glad to see it was worth my time. I'm glad. I helped her out a lot. So, yeah, we had a good time last night. How about y'all? Did y'all have a good New Year's? Was it good? Do you have any resolutions going on? How was your resolutions? Have they started off well and on the right foot? Well, I'm sure she did. Yes, she did. I was actually kind of expecting her, but I hadn't heard from her all day, so I was kind of like, oh, you know. But either way, I was going to be live with you guys if I didn't end up hanging with her. I was planning on going live. But she ended up showing up. It was nice. Hey, Mr. Zeno. Are you Zeno? Zeno Shot? Is that you, bro? Is that you, Zeno? I'll start mine next week. There we go. Hey, bro. I love your content, my guy. No, it's not you? Okay, never mind. I thought you were that guy that rips up TikTokers that are outlandishly ridiculous. Okay, Zeno the Time Traveler on Instagram? Alright. 1 degree in Idaho. Wow. Crazy. What up, Dre? Drizzy in the house. New to the channel. Thank you for your years of service. I was not in the military. Honorable, but I was not in the military. Oh, you are a time traveler from planet time traveling? I don't know. That wasn't funny. No, yeah, it's definitely getting cold. We're supposed to get a snowstorm tonight. I imagine it's not going to be, I don't know. They always say a snowstorm. We end up getting like 4 inches. It hasn't been really that, we haven't had hella busy winters here in Michigan for the last quite a few years. Planet AFNA. Yes, hard freeze warning. Yeah, it's getting cold. What's crack-a-lackin'? Gregory Kraft. So, guys, holy cow. Some wild stuff. Some great, really interesting stories, to say the least. I got one from a follower on Instagram. Alright? And, oh my God, it was insane. And then I got another message from a follower on Instagram. A lot of times it's pretty cool. I get some pretty good, I get a lot of messages on Instagram. I also get a lot of messages on Facebook as well, though. But this one was one of the wildest stories I've ever heard, y'all. This was insane. I was like, I was telling my dad and my uncle about this story, and I actually read it out loud to him. And I was just like, you can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't make this shit up. She is from Mexico. Hold on here. And then it's like so frustrating because I had it all set up the way I wanted. Okay? I like to go live on my YouTube on my laptop. Generally. That's what I like to do. Just because it's, full screen and all that, and just it's easier. So then I use my phones for other ones. I go to log in, and the other day I got on and tried to log in to my YouTube on it was on my Samsung phone. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy. And I had turned a VPN on. I didn't realize. I forgot I had turned my VPN on. So I was pinging. I think I was pinging somewhere in Canada or something. I don't remember. So, of course, YouTube, YouTube's really secure with your platform. When you're part of the YouTube partner program, they make sure there's a double layer of security there. So you can't, which is good, you can't get your account easily hacked or stolen. So I had that VPN on, and of course it flagged it. I mean, it said, to proceed, verify your login and stuff. But it seems like every time I go to put the password in, and which is the right password, I know because I've used it 1,000 times. I go to log in, I put the password in, and it just says proceeding, and it just doesn't go anywhere. It drives me crazy. So I don't know what's going on with that, but ever since I did try to log in with a VPN on, and that's just on the laptop, nothing else. So I don't know what the heck. It's just like, what the heck? So then I had to switch everything around, go back to that Galaxy to log on to my YouTube. And you guys know as well that I've been trying to push my podcast. I got a podcast, Nightcap with Night God. It's on all major platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. There's a couple more of the major platforms, but generally those two for sure are they have my show. So check it out. There's a bunch of old stuff, like a lot of old lives and stuff like that. So check it out. There's probably, I don't know, there's got to be at least 30 to 40 episodes, maybe a little more. But from now on, every live is going to be recorded on my podcast as well. So if you're riding in the car or something, you don't want to deal with having to go on YouTube and logging in and having it play my actual video in the background, which can be battery draining and just demands more of a login while you're, say, driving. I know how that goes. Sometimes you're driving and you're like, oh, I want to listen to this or check this out. And then you got to go to YouTube. You got to search it all up. And, yeah, it's a distraction. It's dangerous. So I got a podcast. Check it out. It's nice. It's smooth. Anchor's awesome, by the way, if you guys want to start your own podcast. Anchor is a very user-friendly app, platform, and it's free. I mean, it's awesome, and it's popular too. There's a lot of people that use it. Because when I first started thinking about podcasting, I didn't even know where to start. Like, I had no clue where to even start. And then stumbled across Anchor, and it was like rolled out on a silver platter for you. Rock on, right? It was nice. Sorry, guys. I've been scrambling, because I wanted to get a bite to eat, And I don't know. I thought my dad was gonna make chili. All right, I thought the old man was gonna make chili, and of course, right before I get ready to go to the gas station, I go in. Oh, we don't have any chili powder. Well, that would have been nice to know an hour ago, because I was planning on eating dinner, So then I was like, I think I have stuff for tacos in the camper, so took him stuff for tacos. But then we were that behind the 8 ball, and I had to go up to the gas station, come back, and it was like, I'm not going to be on time, let alone even close 45 minutes late. But I apologize, you guys. I really do. I'm not trying to disrespect you, because really, it's disrespectful to say I'm going to be on at 12:30 and not show up till 1:15. I apologize. I'm really going to work on it, you guys. It's nothing like, it's not like I'm just like disregarding and being a disrespectful jerk. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know, I do respect you guys, and I do apologize. I mean, I figured tonight, it's Saturday night, so end of the day, it's not as huge of a deal. But when it's a work night and stuff like that, I understand. It's a rude thing to do. So I'm gonna work on that for you guys, and really try extra hard to be more punctual in the future. But right now, it's just a matter of I'm still trying to organize all of this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get my, crap together in one group, and really trying to be a lot more organized and stuff like that. So I'm new to I don't want to say I'm new to YouTube, but I'm generally fairly new to YouTube as far as being a legit player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on my own kinks, right? I'm not perfect. I'm trying to be better. Just be patient with me. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for being awesome fans. You guys have been awesome. I think I got the best fans on YouTube, really. So $1 million subs. Who? Thank you. Let's find better days. So my podcast schedule, it'll be probably around the same time. Thank you. Let's find better days for that 22. I really appreciate it, guy. You are awesome. It'll be the same time as my lives. So I record it. Obviously, which, does anybody know, are there podcasts that are actually live? I mean, I don't know. Ha, cool. I literally just watched Godzilla vs. Kong and thought about this podcast. I just wondered how I get podcasts that are actually live. Or all of mine are pre-recorded, so it's not a big deal, but this is where I do my lives for sure. This is where I'll always do my lives. Obviously, YouTube. YouTube's my most consistent platform. I love you guys. You guys are my favorite followers, and as far as any type of follower base goes, YouTube is always the most respectful. You guys are consistent. If I stumble or don't, if there's a lull in content, you don't just bail. It's you guys are my real fans, dude. You guys are real followers, friends, and fans. I love y'all. Okay, so I gotta log on. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I don't. Excuse me. I gotta take a breather for a second. I got a full belly. I ate so much. And I've been slamming water. So I wanted to sleep in longer today, but I didn't get a chance to. But sometimes you just gotta suck it up, bite the bullet, and get her done. Thank you so much, Sam the Sham. Wait till you guys see this video I got for you guys today, by the way. Wait till you guys see this video I got for you guys today. Yeah, that's going to blow your mind. You're going to love it. It's gnarly. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe that the Instagram follower I have actually, it was her husband is the one that saw it when he was watching my live replay. And holy shit, y'all. Hold on here. Email. Gmail. Let's see. I took screenshots of this girl's story. So, this story is very interesting, you guys. It's very unique. And it's like, I just know, like, she cannot be making it up, right? She cannot be making it up, right? Wait till you hear it, and I want to hear your guys' feedback here. No, you're good, Mike Jones. We haven't started full yet. Yes, y'all. One of my lives. Wait till you see it. Sorry, Mr. Zeno. Are you per A? Or is that Canada? I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Wait. Thank you so much. And you guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to get a video up for you guys soon. I promise. I've just been, what I did was I wanted to actually take legitimately 2 days off. Because I'm telling you guys, I do not take a day off. I always do something. I always work. I'm 7 days a week on this shit. No lie, I'm always getting it. So, I would legitimately, for once, wanted to take a break. Dang it. Like, how do I not have my other account, bro? So, when I couldn't find my computer, I know, I got some fire coming, just don't worry about it. So, did you guys see that NASA hired 24 theologians? I think that's how you say it. It looks like theologian, but I think it's pronounced theologian, or theologian, which are like religious investigators for UFOs. Found that kind of be odd, just different. It also said that they were going to be trying to solve the secret of life. Theologian. That's what I was. Okay, so I was right. Theologian. Yes. And that's weird. Okay, you said NASA means beguile in Hebrew, like how Satan beguiled Eve in the garden. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that. And then I heard the other day from one of my followers on Facebook who said that he had a source that worked for NASA that's been around for a long time. He's a higher up employee, but he's older. He said that he's told stories that NASA is actually on the good guy's side, and that, they're low key, kind of like playing double agent, playing both sides. What up, Don Monstro? What's happening? Good to see you, my guy. I hope you had a good New Year. Okay, hold on here. I gotta sign in too. All right. Yeah, so my computer. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so I couldn't find my computer for a little while. And, I ended up finding it either way. I ended up finding it in my garage here. But in the meantime, I signed out of all my Google accounts, so I'm having to re-sign in. So just bear with me. But yeah, so basically between NASA and the U.S. government, right? NASA and the U.S. government, Biden just assigned a staff of, it was like, he allocated like $70 million. All right? $70 million to UFO and extraterrestrial research. So it's pretty much coming to the point, guys, where it's only a matter of time, I think, before they blatantly just reveal themselves. And it's like, take it or leave it type thing. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting to say the least. Very scary almost. It's kind of scary, really. I mean, it's a scary deal. Let's not sugarcoat it here. I mean, what are the implications? What could happen? You know what I mean? It's gnarly. It's a wild thought, right? It's a wild thought. But I know a lot of people, man, I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it, and it's more or less not, I don't think it's so much the ETs that are going to be scary. I think they're going to be generally good and decent. It's just how the people react is what's going to be the telltale of the situation. It's kind of interesting. Hold on here. Hold on. So, just bear with me. Maybe, well, you know what? Let me see here. Maybe it seems to be letting me continue to record my podcast. Yeah, I mean, it's working. Cool. I didn't think I could exit off my podcast page and still, have it record, but it's working. So cool. I shouldn't have to worry about my laptop at the moment. So I should be able to get to this story without it. Because I do everything on my iPhone, guys. So, and I needed my iPhone because I thought the podcast, I'm not logged on to my podcast anywhere else except for my iPhone. So let me see here. Let me find her story. This is insane, guys. This story is different. It's different, y'all. Yep, right here. Okay. I'm not gonna name drop. She didn't ask me. She didn't tell me to or not to. But I'm not gonna name drop her. But get a load of this, fam. Get a load of this. This is gonna blow your mind. Well, of course, everybody, in this live generally would say, yeah, I would go with peace. We would, but it's, thank you, Tyler Ainsworth. Thank you. Yeah, this is good stuff. Sorry. And I'm not trying to stall or anything. I apologize. Y'all, I think this lady is telling the whole and hearty truth. Just hear me out. I do not believe she is lying. So, it's a Mrs. Nunez. That's what I'm going to say, and that's what I'm going to refer to her as, Mrs. Nunez. I'm not going to say her first name, but this came to me via Instagram. Okay? Oh, yeah, I know. Caesar Leo. Excuse me. In the house. Whew. Y'all, I had tacos. My lordy. I shouldn't have that second one. I'm full, y'all. Full. Good stuff, though. And unfortunately, I just got to announce U of M football. What a great year. You guys had an awesome year. No shame in losing that game yesterday. You guys played your hearts out all year. And, big ups to you. You guys can absolutely build off this year, so kill it. Next year, you go into the dance. Okay, so we have Mrs. Nunez and her story. Your dog's name was Pepper? Hey, Puppers. Puppers, where you at? Puppers. Puppers. God, I hate that. He don't answer me, the little shit brick. God, he'll just lay under the bed and ignore me. Sorry, I just worry because because I went outside right before to grab this water, and he's sneaky. He likes to sneak out, and if he ever got outside and was stuck out there on a night like tonight, he would freeze to death, no question about it. So, okay, woo! Thank you, guys, for being patient with me. And I've been dehydrated because I guess I hung out a little too hard last night. So I'm a little dehydrated, trying to drink water. I think I drank too much. But, what are you doing, buddy? Check it out, guys. This is going to blow your mind. And I'm glad I kind of stalled because it takes a while for my YouTube following to kind of accumulate. So, 177, that's more like it. Those are the numbers I like to see. So, I'm glad I waited a little bit. For some reason, like I said, YouTubers, it takes a little bit longer to stack up. But once you guys do, you're here. And you're here to stay. Which is awesome. Rum and Coke here, he says, cheers. Lemon and water, bro. Lemon water. Yes, Flint. Poopers, he said. No, you can't go wrong with Mexican food. But I'm actually like so full, like, whew, I'm almost like, why haven't you hey, is anybody else having that problem? Notifications for my lives haven't been coming through? Just curious. Happy New Year's to you as well. Have they, man, William? Really? I get them? Yup. Wow, really? It didn't come through? God. Are you guys positive? Are you guys for sure signed up? Wow, really? Huh. Well, maybe if you guys aren't getting them, sign up for my membership platform. You should get them at that rate. You should get them. My eyes are hypnotic. Thank you, Tava Baker. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm gonna start this story finally, and you guys are gonna be a little taken aback. Be open-minded because I really believe that she is genuinely telling the truth here. All right, so here we go. Sorry. All right, so I remember when I was younger, we used to live in Puerto Rico with my grandmother. And I would hear my grandmother at night talking crap about witches. She would always say they would come poop in my yard. If I catch her, I'm going to tell everybody who she is. Thank you and welcome to Giants. So one night, I was little, we were watching TV, and we all of a sudden hear a long, drawn-out scraping on the tin ceiling of my grandmother's house. So my grandmother tells my dad, "Let's go outside. We're going to catch this bitch today." I follow behind them to see what they are talking about. And when I look up, I see this witch standing on the roof glowing. Like the kids glow in Hocus Pocus. She was glowing like that. And my grandmother and dad told me to go inside. After that, I don't know exactly what happened. My grandmother says she transitioned into a chicken. She tried to kill it with a machete, she ended up cutting one toe off the chicken's feet, which ended up turning into a human toe. So then, my grandmother says to my dad, "It's okay, we're going to catch her now. She's going to come back for that big toe." The next day, we hear a knock at the door. It was the lady who lived 3 houses down. She asked my grandma for her toe. And my grandmother said, "I'm going to give it to you, but I want you to leave my animals alone and stop shitting in my yard. Because if you don't, I'm going to let your husband know who you really are." She agreed. Grandma gave her the toe back. The lady took it, and we never saw her again. She said, "I must have only been 6 years old." Are you kidding me? Like, are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap. I mean, that blew my mind. Does that, how could, it can't, like, it's not made up. It is not made up. It was mind-blowing. I laughed. I laughed. I was astounded. I'm like, oh my God. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Now, granted, that wasn't a very long story, but my God. Like, bro, I never even fathomed it. I'm serious. I never fathomed it. And the more I, get these messages, the more mind blown I am. I mean, on God, you guys. I read shit like the other day. What a pain. What the heck? The other day, this girl hit me up, and she says, I wanted to read you guys the messages. But she said what she wanted to say, and after she said it, she goes, "Wow, that felt weird to say out loud," because, she must have been, or type it, she was saying it out loud maybe to herself, but she said, "That felt so good getting that off my chest." She said, "That is the first time I've ever told anybody that in my life." I was like, wow, those are the moments where I'm like, wow, okay, I am doing something special, right? But that's, not to sound vain or anything like that, but it made me feel really good. So, those are the types of stories that I have been getting lately. Okay? And some of them guys are just like, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's kind of like your story, Monstro. Dang it. Dude, Instagram messages are so hard to keep track of. And you guys, I've been getting so much different content lately. I mean, it is going down out here, y'all. I'm not kidding. I've seen so many different extraterrestrial videos coming to me right now, all over the world. I mean, they are legit, guys. They are legit. These ET videos are like nothing I've ever seen. And they're consistent. They are consistently coming in. No, I don't have a Discord, but I thought about starting one. I did. What do you mean, be careful? I always talk ETs. Okay. So, y'all, I found this dude, right? Actually, I didn't find him. Somebody tagged me in one of his videos on TikTok. And he has got to be one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever heard talk about these fringe esoteric topics, from biblical to the Pharaoh days and more. Like, I've been hitting him up in his messenger and saying, bro, we gotta collab. Like, I want to have him as a guest on my podcast simply because of his knowledge, you guys. It runs deep. He's a very intelligent man. He's probably, I don't know, I think he said he's like 42, maybe a little older. But he drives, he's a truck driver. Great guy. But I could just tell by his vibe, he's a light warrior. You know what I mean? There's just no doubt about it. He's a light warrior. I urge you